Hello, this message is for someone who's very confused by their own instincts right now. So if this message is for you, you feel like you're getting intense primal urges to do something, to take a certain direction in life, to make some kind of change, something like that. It's like to do something bold, okay? And simultaneously you feel like this is wrong somehow. I don't know what I'm getting that about. Like, I don't know why I'm getting. You feel like you shouldn't do this. Like it would be selfish. Like it would be. I don't know. What are you doing? Are you tearing apart paper? Anyway, sorry, puppy. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting something about. If this message is for you, it's like what feels right logically seems wrong, okay? But it's like you're getting constant signs that what you should follow your feelings. And so this is making you question your whole life, your whole worldview, and you don't know what to do. And the more you pray, because I'm getting that maybe you were not a person who prayed before, but this has gotten you praying. And even when you pray, it's almost bewildering because you feel like you're getting all these super clear signs, like clearer than any signs you've gotten in your entire life, that confirm your feelings. But simultaneously, you feel like your mind is telling you no. So the message I'm getting is you are fighting against your programming, okay? There was some kind of belief system, way of thinking, framework, that's it. There's some kind of framework installed in your brain as a child, like a neural pathway was established of a train of thought around this topic, that you have this life decision going on, okay? So this is actually a huge destiny thing is what I'm getting. Like if this message is for you, this is a huge part of your path. This was all destined. This was, you are being tested on this for a reason. You came here to make this choice, okay? Like this is kind of a big deal. That's what I'm getting. Didn't expect to give a big deal message like this right now, but hopefully it helps somebody, because what I'm getting here is that you're literally fighting with programming versus soul, okay? So of course this program is like you've had it since childhood, so it was probably installed by, you know, your surroundings at the time, and is something that gives you very specific narrow views of whatever you're dealing with. And there's no room for you to use critical thinking or delve into your emotions regarding this topic, as long as you remain within this program, this framework of thinking and feeling about it, okay? This neural pathway that's been established. So I believe it's just a thought you keep thinking, basically, that ends up shaping your life, because we manifest our lives based on the neural pathways that we establish in our brain and the things that we repeat over and over again until we manifest them outwards into the world, right? So that's what what I'm getting is, you know, this happens to all of us. We all are being constantly programmed by the media. I mean, more when I was younger. Now you get to choose and curate what programs you, which is better, okay? But when we were all watching the same TV channels, listening to all the commercials, listening to the radio, there was more of general programming that we were all submitted to. But either case, in your own particular family or upbringing, setup, whatever you had going on, there was also the programming that your parents, rightfully so, pass on to you. Now the thing is, parents often don't do it super deliberately, okay? Like they think they're doing doing it deliberately, but really they're passing on a lot of subconscious beliefs because they haven't worked through them, and they're not even aware that they have those beliefs or why they have them, so they just act them out and they get modeled after. Okay, so this is that kind of thing. Something was modeled to you that you internalized, and it became a framework around this topic, and now you're at a junction, is that the word, in your life? Like, it's a crossroads. This is a very important crossroads, and it seems on the surface like there's only one right path, and there's only one right choice, and there's only one right way of going about this, but it feels wrong to you. So that's where the lesson is, I guess. You have an inner compass. We all do. Our emotional guidance system, you know. You're supposed to navigate your life based on that in order to fulfill your destiny. And live your best possible timeline. But if you go against your own GPS, then you don't end up in the places you were looking to end up. You end up in places that look like those places, but they don't feel like those places, because again, this is a emotional guidance system for a reason, because we're searching for emotional places, not the physical. We look at the pictures, we think that's what we want. What we want is the feeling that is implied through the picture. Anytime you want something, it's because you think you're going to feel a certain way upon attaining that. You are always in pursuit of states of being, but we attach physicality to the states of being in order for them to seem more attainable, more manageable, more easier to understand. So you have, throughout your life, been trying to, that might be part of your programming, being part of your programming that you inherited in childhood, that was passed down to you unconsciously, like whoever raised you, was that you don't have much control over certain things, the way they manifest in your life, and so you have to sort of force them. You have to make sure things are a certain way, because you can't just follow your feelings, okay? Because there's something there of like, feelings are not to be trusted. Okay, so if this message is for you, you might have to do a lot of inner work on this to disentangle yourself from this belief system, this framework that is limiting you right now, and that is not allowing you to follow your true path and your soul's calling, you know, because what I'm getting here is your soul is calling you one way, and your programming is telling you no. And so what you need to understand is everything you want is down the path of your calling, of your soul's calling. Your soul is calling you home, you know, like where, to this state of being where you will feel whole. Okay, that's what it is. That's what I meant by home, I guess. So, you know, even though your programming might tell you the way to that feeling is this way, it is, if it's faulty programming. One quick way to know if you're operating on faulty programming is look at the people who passed this programming to you, and how successful were they in achieving these things you're after. If they weren't, if they're not living the life that you want to live, disentangle yourself from that programming and substitute it with different programming from people with a framework that are living what you wish to live. Okay? So I hope that was helpful. Kind of an important message.